everyone, and welcome to the Big House. This massive crowd assembled here today to cheer on the Wolverines, already chanting "Go Blue." Today, two teams from the even bigger Big Ten clash, a conference that now stretches from the Atlantic all the way to the Pacific. This will be a good one. As we'll see, the Wisconsin Badgers taking on the #1 team in the land, the Michigan Wolverines. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The Wolverines will kick this away to get us going. Return starts from inside the 5. Return or tackle right there. That's when they start the drive. So the Wisconsin Badgers offense starts with less than ideal field position thanks to that return. And here comes one of the elite running backs in all of college football. When he gets the ball in his hands, it's just hold your breath time, Kirk. He's been electrifying.
He sure is. The embodiment of a superstar. The bona fide runner with ill intentions for the defense. This offense leans on him, and there aren't very many times that he doesn't come through for it.
And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. To throw, it's Soto. Locates the tight end. It's complete. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Very late hit on the quarterback. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. The Badgers come to the line in a hurry-up. It's a quick grab, and he will be stuffed for no gain.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen. Where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
Tough spot. The offense has to convert a 3rd and long from the 30 to get this drive going. He's running out of time here. It's pulled in. Completion on a diving catch. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Chris, when that quarterback threw that football, I didn't think that play had much of a chance. How about the effort by this wide receiver to lay out and come up with that completion for positive yards?
Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
First down sack, pushes the ball back. Second down coming up. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Really tough to run a good counter play when the linebackers aren't fooled at all. This time they get down in a hurry into the line of scrimmage to make that play.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Lets it go quickly. Catch is made down the middle. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. And the Badgers will line up to punt it away. And this is off the side of the foot. And he puts it out of bounds, so no return. So the Michigan Wolverines offense gets their first crack now. If there's one guy on this defensive side, Kirk, who could be a game wrecker, it's this elite pass rusher. Very much on the quarterback's mind today.
Yeah, Chris, but it's going to be very tough. This quarterback does a nice job of moving around in the pocket, and also he's going to have an awareness of exactly where this guy is and have a clock in his mind about how quickly that ball needs to get out.
They've got him down out near the 40.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Ball handed off. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Of course they're going to pick up the first down by running the football. You think about Michigan, you think so many legacy, incredible backs that they've had over the years. Tim Biakabatuka, Tyrone Wheatley, and Leroy Horde. Man, so many good backs have come through Ann Arbor.
The ball is loose. Defense jumps on the ball. It's a turnover.
I get being upset at the ball carrier for coughing up the ball, but let's not ignore how big of a hit that was. Sometimes you just have to give credit to the defender for making a great play.
Second, there's a timeout on the field. The coach wants the officials to take another look at that one. Thinks he might get an overturn. Using that challenge, a smart move by the head coach as the officials overturn the previous ruling on the field. Important second down play coming up. Trying to find some room. It's Patchett. And he's tackled before only after picking up a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
The Wolverines lining up here on 1st and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. And it's incomplete, even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. So after the incompletion, it's second down. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Second down, we're going to throw it. Delivers quickly to the left side. Downfield shot, falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Touchdown, Wolverines. This quarterback on fire today.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT makes it 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. And the Wisconsin offense is back out on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? Fighting off the defender. They'll tackle him about the 15-yard line. The Badgers will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Dropping back, it's Soto. Makes a quick catch. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Huge play. They finally get him down, but he's all the way up to midfield. Now they can open up the playbook. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. And the quarterback dropping back. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage. And the Badgers look to keep this drive moving.
Chris, you can see when the offensive line does their job and gives this quarterback time to throw, you're going to see plays like this and first downs for the Badgers offense. They've had some good ones over the years. Very efficient. Of course, Russell Wilson is the name that stands out, but they've got others. Scott Tolzien, Darrell Bevel, Jim Sorgi, Brooks Bollinger, some good quarterback play. It always seems to make the right decision.
He's moving out of the pocket. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. On the run, he'll let it go. Now the senior tries to take a shot, but overthrows his man.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
And he knocks it right through the uprights.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50-plus.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. First down, looking to throw the ball. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. So, Kirk, Michigan has the lead here at the end of the quarter. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Receiver makes the grab. To get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Well, Chris, you watch a completion like that, and with the efficiency, it makes you kind of think back to all the quarterbacks and receivers that they've had who made it look this easy. Of course, you start with Tom Brady, but think of the year Brian Greasy had, 1997, that national championship year. Chad Henne, going back to Elvis Kerback, and all the great receivers. So this is within their history, and it's good that they're leaning on it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Finds his man. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the +47.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. Coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
The pre-snap motion from the offense. There's a screen pass to the running back. We're finally able to stop him, but the defense is fooled a bit on that screen play. It's a solid gain for a first down. And the Wolverines getting set on 1st and 10. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
On the ground, it's Hatchett. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he was able to get downfield for the first down.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Ball handed off. And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he scores. Touchdown, Michigan.
Now, this defense is so caught up in all the wide receivers, they forgot about the running back. He's not just back there running the ball. This guy's involved in the passing game. A nice throw and catch and a touchdown.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Now they get set to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Wisconsin offense back out on the field. They were fortunate to get points on the last possession because of a long-range field goal. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Breaks loose at the 45. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Wisconsin.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
And here's the return from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Send the back in motion. Always looking to throw. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Wolverines.
The key to me in this is the quarterback gets the ball out of his hands early. Allows the receiver to run underneath that deep ball on that post route for a beautiful touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, so it's 21-10. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He'll return it from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. And here comes the Badgers offense back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And the junior gets home making a sack there.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field. And that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. Third down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. So we've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to get something going here and cut into this lead before halftime. And the Badgers will send their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Last possession, a one-play lightning strike with a big touchdown pass. Can the defense make adjustments here? Fires it on the move. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot down.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Throws it to the right. And he's got his man open downfield. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Michigan.
Oh, this is how you start to get rolling. That's 2 touchdowns so far, and the more he gets fed, the more often he's going to cash in.
And they get set now to try the PAT. And they go up 18 after the PAT. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the Wisconsin offense is back out on the field. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup in intermission, but in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Makes the catch downfield. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. And the Badgers looking to crank up the tempo a bit. The defense with more pre-snap movement. Dropping back, it's Soto. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. Tackle is finally made, but it's down at the 28-yard line. The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He's got a receiver wide open here. Touchdown, Badgers. Strong game by this quarterback.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're only in the second quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Wisconsin, 17.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? Rifles this football to the left. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. No stopping and takes it all the way. Touchdown, Wolverines. Aren't you taught on defense, Kirk? Don't let him throw the football over your head. Exactly what happened there.
That makes me really wonder if it was some kind of miscommunication. If I'm the defensive coordinator, pull my defensive backs over, make sure everybody's on the same page and getting the right call.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And the Wisconsin offense back out on the field. Backed up this close to the end zone in the final minute. Let's see if they just decide to take care of the football and look toward the second half. Running back grabs it on the screen. And the tackle is made. Not the big play they were looking for, but a pretty solid game. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Second down play coming up. Looking to throw. It's Soto. Close to the tight end. He's got it for a big gain. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. The offense really clicking here. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking to scramble. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. He'll avoid the sack, but is brought down after a short gain. No press coverage. The DB is backing up now. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, Chris, as you know, anymore in college football, these tight ends are essentially wide receivers. They move them all over the place and try to find a good matchup. And they had one. They're just unable to complete the pass.
Bringing pressure. And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. The Badgers will have to kick this away. And this punt heads toward the sideline. Doesn't travel very far. The punt will bounce and head out of bounds. Takes the returner out of play. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Looking to pass here. That's a bullet pass to the left side. And is intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
There's a shot toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Tackled after the interception. That would be the final play of this first half. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Badgers will kick this away to start the second half. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Good work by the blockers in that return team. He found the lane, and so this drive's going to begin with good field position. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. Off the play fake on first down. Looking to throw it deep. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big gain. The Wolverines looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. And the wideout goes in motion. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Got a lane. Can he get in? Touchdown, Michigan. And the beatdown continues. That's another passing strike from his quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ballgame.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage. Because right now, it is not working.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And here comes the Badgers offense back out on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. Defense makes the stop after the completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
Well, the backside rules for a defense against the run are to check for the cutback, the counter, or reverse. That time they stayed home and were in perfect position. We're able to stop that reverse in its track.
Not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
I like the call here. Third down and long. You know they're going to apply pressure. The screen game almost works, but you've got to complete the pass for your guy to have a chance to turn upfield. It's a missed opportunity there on third down and long.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. First down here for this offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Going for a big play downfield. Oh, and he's got it inside the 15. Tackle made after a big gain.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
On the toss play, runner moving left. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. So this defense finally makes a play. That's one of the few negative plays for this offense today.
Yeah, you said it, Chris. They don't have the easiest road to climb back in this one, but little plays like that can be points of positivity of what coaches are like.
Will he score here? Touchdown, Wolverines. And the route is on.
Chris, that's his second touchdown of the day. You talk about getting off to a great start. He may have more in it.
And the point after is right down the middle. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Wisconsin offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together with this drive? Back to throw. It's Soto. Short connection to the tight end here. It's a fumble. And the defense jumps on the football.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Dump off caught by the running back. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the way.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You got a first down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
Tries the right with a quick throw. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. And that's a solid return after the interception.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack.
And just like that, he squeezed the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the lead.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They punted 4 times already, on the verge of a 5th. They can't convert this 3rd down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And he pulls in the catch. Rips off a big gain. Finally tackled at the 46. And the Badgers will line up on 1st and 10. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Got him. He's sacked. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. 2nd down now after the sack. Corner's back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. Back to throw. It's Soto. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. Breaks loose at the 40. That's a big gain. The offense is threatening now. Spot the ball at the 22. And the Badgers look to keep this drive moving.
29 Philly.
On 1st down, it's play action. Breaks free. Looking for his big tight end. And the senior quarterback puts a little bit too much on the throw.
This quarterback didn't have much time at all. I thought it was going to be an easy sack for the defense, but he shows you his strength and his athletic ability and instincts to be able to pull out of that, somehow avoid.
Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. The defense recovers the fumble.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. And looking for a big play here. Deep shot caught inside the 25.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
New set it down to the offense. 1st and 10. Always looking to throw. He's hit just before the throw. That's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Looking to pass here. Touchdown, Michigan. And this one is getting ugly.
Well, that's just textbook right there. Great timing and recognition by the quarterback. Great route by this receiver. He gave a nice stem to the outside before he went to the post. Perfect timing, tough to defend, and an easy touchdown for this offense.
56, Wisconsin, 17.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Wisconsin offense back out on the field. They are really in a hole here, and that turnover on the last possession did not help. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
The punter has been very busy so far. Can they finally convert here on 3rd down? No press here. The defense backing away. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. And he's got some open field ahead. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Wolverines. Wow, what a play, a defensive score. And a pick 6, a monster play by this defense here, Kurt.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown. So
it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And Here comes the Badgers offense back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Looking to throw. It's Soto. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Then as he gets the pass away. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down. And the Badgers will bring their punt team onto the field. Offense goes backwards on this drive. He's on to punt it away now. Oh, and he's got some space here. Now they finally get him, but he found a nice lane in that return. This drive starts in good position. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And here comes a deep shot. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. Incompletion sets up a second down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. He's going to take another shot right here. It's caught on the left side for a huge gain. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. So, Kirk, Michigan has the lead here at the end of the quarter. It's been pretty one-sided so far at the end of 3. Let's check out the stats. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. He's going to hand this off. Touchdown, Michigan. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play called, and continuing to put points on the board.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Wisconsin offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. To the air, it's Johnson. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
And his first throw here is incomplete.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Looking for his big tight end. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. And the Badgers will have to punt this one away. Forced to kick it away for the 6th time. They'll punt it from inside their own 10. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And the returner is brought down. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They really built momentum. The defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he'll rifle this one deep to the right side. Oh, he makes the catch out of the 10. And finally tackle him down at the 2-yard line. What a play on that completion.
Man, they're already up big in this game, and now they're taking shots downfield. They're just looking to pour it on right now.
Touchdown, Wolverines. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. The kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. And the Wisconsin offense back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Caught quickly, but the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now. Looking downfield, it's Johnson. Lets it fly to the wideout. It's caught downfield. Tackle made at the 23 as they gain some important breathing room. The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. You snap it, quarterback looking to throw the ball. Catch made by the tight end. Breaking free at midfield. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play. And the Badgers have 1st and 10 here.
Let's go.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find out here in the red zone. The back's got it. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier.
Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And the returner brought down by that coverage team. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
Always looking to throw. And he slings this pass over the middle. Catch made wide open way downfield. Touchdown, Michigan. And the beatdown continues. That's just been unstoppable today. The quarterback finds his favorite receiver for yet another touchdown.
Man, that is another touchdown for this guy. And what's been very unique is they've moved him around. He's the left, on the right, outside, inside. Also ability to get downfield and make a catch. He can catch it underneath. Just a total package, having a dream game.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. Offense comes out to start this drive. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Got him for a sack. A big play made by one of the senior leaders of this defense.
This defense recognized that this offense wanted to throw the football. They pinned their ears back, got into attack mode, and came up with a nice sack.
After the sack on 1st down, it's 2nd down. They'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? He's free around the 15. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new...
And it's the senior getting home with the sack. The sack sets up 2nd down. Defense not pressing this time. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. He stopped just short of that 1st down marker, inches away from it.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Out 55 weak.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. And he cannot escape the defense with a sack. And the Badgers will send the punt team onto the field.
Number 15 in punt formation to kick it away.
And that punt carries into the end zone, so touchback. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. Great performance by this home team. There's going to be a serious party around here tonight. Looking to pass here. Falls incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
That's a good job here by this defense, especially the linebacker man coverage, but the quarterback needs some help here from his intended target. He needs to be able to find a guy that can separate and pull away from man coverage to be able to...
He'll take a deep shot here. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
Chris, how about this approach by this offensive play caller? Up big, 4th quarter, and they're still taking shots downfield looking for more points. I think they're trying to rub it in.
The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
Snags the quick throw. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Looking downfield, it's Johnson. And a sophomore making an impact play.
It is a sack party out there for this defense. Everything going their way. You know that this offense is going to try to...
Pressure comes, and once again, no escape.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback.
Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Defense recovers the fumble. Big takeaway.
Oh, just a costly turnover here for this offense. Last thing they wanted to see is put this ball on the ground, and really any chance of getting back into this game is lost.
And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Chris, another accurate throw by this quarterback, and this guy has just been on fire all game long, over 200 yards passing, but more importantly, making great decisions for this offense and put them in a position to win this game.
Running out of time in the pocket. Able to throw it away. He felt the heavy pressure, took a hit, but got rid of the football.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point, move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the 1st down. 4th down completion to the running back. Tackle made after the completion.
The offense gets some positive yards here, but they're going to be short of the 1st down marker to set up 4th down. Really good job by the defense of tackling and the awareness to keep him.
Touchdown, Wolverines. And the route is on.
The coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something. It's a fumble. The returner loses the football deep in their own territory.
That is an incredible job by this kickoff coverage team. You don't see many turnovers on kickoffs, but they just gifted their offense with a bonus possession.
The offense now has great field position to start the drive. 1st down. They're going to throw the football. Fires it to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete. He dropped the first down attempt here across the middle. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense.
Touchdown, Michigan. And this one is getting ugly.
So much about speculation on whether or not they're going to kick a field goal or go for a touchdown. They put this ball into the end zone, and they put this game out of reach. What a job by this team and by this offense.
Kicking team out for the PAT drop. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. DB's backing off from the line now. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. And it's incomplete as time runs out. Game over. Well, this one ended up being a blowout. They get the W, but they also make a pretty strong statement here today.
Yeah, I thought this game would be a lot closer, at least closer than how things ended up. But give credit to this team for coming out with a good game plan and just dominating the game.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.